to thoroughly hunt down Luo Feng, the Black Dragon Mountain Imperial Martial Arts Group and the 100 Tiger Pavilion, two top-tier forces, joined forces to besiege him. Unexpectedly, Luo Feng withstood the pressure and staged a 10 kills in one go after the eruption of the Universe Level 2 Mo Yun Tang. It was thought that this would allow for an easy breakout, but the final result was disastrous as Luo Feng and his two brothers were tragically surrounded. How formidable is Luo Feng at the universe level? Can he match up against the universe level Mo Yun Tang? After nearly a month of preparation, the highly anticipated plot of Mo Yun Tang's rampage finally arrived. Initially, Luo Feng's group temporarily shook off the ghost team using a spaceship and took advantage of the North Dragon City's exposure during the struggle with Brolin, the Nine Princess, for the first password layer. They fed the life fruit to Mo Yun Tang, aiding its breakthrough to the second level of the universe. Finally, due to Gaia's intervention, they engaged in the ultimate battle to aid North Dragon City against the ghost team. Mo Yun Tang completely wiped out the ghost team with overwhelming superiority, leaving no one alive to escape, showcasing terrifying combat power. However, Luo Feng at the universe level was not weak either. Shortly after the Peak Genius battle ended, Luo Feng became a core member of the Virtual Universe Company as a third-place winner. On the way to the Virtual Universe Company, realizing that the stellar level comprehension was limited during training and unable to achieve optimal results, and that the Virtual Universe Company's training plan started from the universe level, Luo Feng began to break through. Utilizing the resources of the Virtual Universe Company, he leaped to become a pinnacle universe-level powerhouse. After contemplating for 100 years in the Chaos City, Luo Feng made tremendous progress in the laws, reaching the 9th level of the Prohibition Domain, just one step away from the 10th level of the Domain Master. His comprehension of the Golden Rule also reached unprecedented heights, and most importantly, he even mastered a part of it. His space law strength reached an incredible level, as in terms of law comprehension alone, Luo Feng could already rival some ordinary domain masters. After the contemplation period in the Chaos City expired, Luo Feng began to undertake various point tasks arranged by the Virtual Universe Company. His first journey was to enter the Bloodfall world and complete two highly threatening tasks, acquiring a Bloodfall crystal and becoming a Blood Warrior. This Bloodfall world was where the Golden Beast God fell. When it was discovered, it even had a bloody battle with the Virtual Universe Company. Both sides perished countless strongmen. Later, the high level of the Virtual Universe Company was furious and sent out absolute experts to slaughter the top figures in the Bloodfall world. Finally, they established a blockade in outer space, prohibiting the indigenous people of the Bloodfall world from entering the universe. Meanwhile, they regarded it as a place for human geniuses to experience. Because it was the falling place of the Beast God, the Bloodfall world had a magical product, the Bloodfall crystal, condensed from the essence of the Beast God's body. Each time the human race sent a genius for training, it was almost for this item. However, due to the hostility between the Bloodfall world and the outside world and the strict control of the Bloodfall crystal, only a few influential people possessed it. Therefore, for newly arrived human geniuses, it was generally difficult to obtain. Moreover, once their identity was exposed, they would be hunted down by the entire Bloodfall world. If they could not obtain the Bloodfall crystal, becoming a Blood Warrior was out of the question, as obtaining this title required integrating 3 Bloodfall crystals into the body. For ordinary people, this task was as difficult as climbing to heaven. But for Luo Feng, this task was simple because he already had the Magic Kill Tribe's clone, capable of transforming into any form, living or non-living. Therefore, this type of covert task was tailor-made for him. Luo Feng lurked in the Bloodfall world for 80 years, not only integrating a large number of Bloodfall crystals and obtaining the Blood Warrior title, but also plundering tens of thousands of Bloodfall crystals for later use. During this period, he used the strength of the Universe Level 9 to kill a Domain Master Level 2 expert. At that time, with Luo Feng's combat power, Mo Yun Tang, at the same level, was nothing more than grass in his eyes. Referring to the scene where Hong subdued Mo Yun Tang, even simple domain suppression made Mo Yun Tang helpless before him. Although Luo Feng's Mo Yun Tang was much stronger than Hong's. However, Luo Feng's domain at that time was far from that of Hong. Especially, Mo Yun Tang's proud defense and regeneration abilities could easily be surpassed by Luo Feng's law comprehension level. Especially in the face of single-threaded attack methods, they would only become living targets before true masters. What was even more terrifying was that Luo Feng's strength had not reached its limit yet. Not long after leaving the Blood Luo world, with the help of the Lord of the Eclipse Palace, he comprehended the sixth style of the ninefold celestial sword, the World of Swords, from the nine heavy sky origin. Since then, he possessed the means to contend with domain masters. Later, Luo Feng obtained the spiritual power inheritance of the demon music god on the demon sound mountain, which amplified his attacks by 3,200 times. At this point, his strength surpassed his peers. In the first qualification battle of the primordial secret realm, he ranked first and ascended to the original secret realm, becoming one of the top talents of the human race. His peer, Mo Yun Tang, was no longer his match. Careful viewers may have noticed that Mo Yun Tang wasn't as formidable as described by Babata when first introduced. While his defense and regeneration abilities were impressive, they were effective only against those below the domain master level. Once confronting domain masters, where everyone possessed their own domain, Mo Yun Tang's singular, entwining attack became ineffective. Conversely, a good weapon alone could make Mo Yun Tang vulnerable. This disadvantage would only be compensated for when Mo Yun Tang acquired the Wood Law domain upon reaching the immortal level, allowing him to counterbalance other immortal law domains. Of course, Mo Yun Tang's performance within the interstitial world was remarkable due not only to his opponents being star-level novices without domains, but also due to the diminished effects of domains in animation adaptations. According to the original setting, prior to the domain master level, possessing a domain made one invincible at the same level, comparable to the Chaos Talisman, one Jin Tuong under the sky. This was also why Hong could defeat the star-level 7 Thunder God with star-level 6 strength, but later, to elevate Luo Feng's status, the domain had to be weakened, almost becoming a mere formality. It can be said that the original author owed Hong and the Thunder God an explanation. Returning to a half-hour before, Luo Feng made a difficult decision. He was determined to bring Gaia out of the interstitial world. After all, Gaia had helped Luo Feng a lot when she was alive. However, escaping wouldn't be easy, as two major forces had already set their sights on him, especially the ninth Princess Blolin. She wouldn't let Luo Feng slip away easily. Under Babata's threat, the four boarded a spacecraft to break out of the encirclement ahead of schedule. Unfortunately, this plan was already seen through by the ninth princess, who then ordered everyone to surround Luo Feng, vowing to intercept him before he could break free. As the spacecraft advanced, Luo Feng quickly realized something was amiss. Why weren't the shapes behind him catching up swiftly? At the edge of the universe, a mysterious gift sparked frenzied speculation among intelligent life throughout the universe. What was the gift that Luo Feng gave to Babata? Why did it make all intelligent life envy to the point of tears? It turned out that Luo Feng had given Babata a heart of evolution. The heart of evolution was a treasure coveted by all intelligent life forms. Breaking through to the immortal realm was a goal difficult to achieve for all intelligent life, achievable only through the heart of evolution, which was enough to change everything. However, this story was not simple. Babata was truly the great benefactor to Luo Feng. Tens of thousands of years ago, Luo Feng helped Babata obtain a mechanical body, granting him great freedom of movement. Later, Luo Feng assisted Babata in combining the heart of evolution with his mechanical body, giving him human-like self-cultivation and evolutionary abilities. However, behind all this lay a tragic story. Babata once possessed a mechanical body, but it was unfortunately destroyed in a battle with Huyanbo and the Beast King. Its survival was truly a stroke of luck. The story continues. Where will Babata's destiny lead him next? How will he use this precious heart of evolution? Babata's fate, like a brilliant star in the universe, is both mysterious and full of challenges. He tightly gripped the heart of evolution in his hand, feeling the continuous energy fluctuations, as if he could hear it whispering the secrets of the universe. In this moment, he was no longer a simple mechanical life, but possessed the potential to break through the immortal realm, stepping towards a higher level of life. Guided by Luo Feng, Babata began his journey of evolution. He closely integrated his mechanical body with the heart of evolution, gradually mastering more cosmic laws through constant cultivation and enlightenment. He traversed between the stars, learning from various intelligent lifeforms, absorbing the essence of the universe. However, the path of evolution was not smooth. Babata encountered countless challenges and difficulties in his cultivation, but he remained resolute and pressed forward. He believed that with the heart of evolution, there was nothing he couldn't overcome. After experiencing numerous trials and tribulations, Babata finally ushered in the most glorious moment of his life. He successfully broke through to the immortal realm, becoming a dominant figure in the universe. His mechanical body also became more perfect, possessing even greater power and wisdom. However, Babata was not satisfied. He deeply understood that there were many mysteries in the universe waiting for him to explore. He would continue to advance, using the heart of evolution to perceive more cosmic laws and create more miracles. Subsequently, Babata entered a state of frenzied calculation, facing so many laser cannons. Babata wanted to calculate a perfect evasion route. In reality, due to the excessive number of enemy warships, no matter how he calculated, he couldn't evade all the laser cannons. The implication was clear: escaping the encirclement would inevitably result in taking a few hits from the laser cannons. To evade the laser cannons, at the last moment, Luo Feng threw out a decar bomb. Unfortunately, this trick was ineffective, and the spacecraft was ultimately hit by the laser cannons. After escaping from the spacecraft, Luo Feng's group narrowly escaped disaster. As they were about to break out of the encirclement, Luo Feng realized that the boundary of the interstitial world was still in chaotic warfare. After some thought, Luo Feng decided to traverse the chaotic war zone on foot, believing this was the only chance to elude the Black Dragon Mountain Imperial warriors. Luo Feng also devised a perfect plan, engaging in guerrilla warfare, sometimes on the surface and sometimes underground. This strategy proved effective, as Luo Feng used the mountain turning cone to pave the way underground. Simultaneously, he deployed the Cloud Vine to launch sneak attacks. After swiftly dispatching 10 squad leaders and obtaining 9 super weapons, along with numerous interstitial ores, Luo Feng was poised to be the greatest beneficiary of this interstitial world expedition. Unfortunately, fate had other plans. Luo Feng had never expected that Blolin had prepared to go all out against him this time. Only after breaking out of the ground did Luo Feng realize that the Imperial warriors had been lying in wait for quite some time. How would Luo Feng break through after being surrounded? Let's wait and see.